Good morning, Ms. Cintron.
Good morning, Judge.
Ma'am, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor. On February 19th, 2025, at approximately 10:24 p.m., officers were dispatched regarding a patrol vehicle that was rear-ended by another vehicle. The patrol unit had heavy damage, leaving the patrol unit disabled. The impact of the defendant's car crashing into the patrol unit caused the unit to be pushed forward and crash into the car that the officer had pulled over on the side of the road for a traffic stop, causing heavy damage to that vehicle as well. The officer was trapped inside his vehicle and had to break the
I
driver's
think
side
I read about this.
window
Yeah.
to exit. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The officer then made contact with the defendant, who was the driver, and helped her out of her motor vehicle. The defendant advised she was coming from Hooters and had consumed one alcoholic beverage, namely a Blue Moon, before the crash happened. Another officer made contact with the on-duty manager at Hooters, who advised that the defendant arrived around 5 p.m. and left around 10 p.m. Provided the defendant's bill listing one Blue Moon and one Fireball shot. SMSTs were conducted. It was a 6 out of 6 on the HGN, but the walk and turn and the one leg stand were refused. The DIC was read and the defendant refused both breath and blood. A blood warrant was signed. There is an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon out of the same transaction
Is that
because of the car accident.
because of the car accident?
So may I add a little bit to that, Judge?
Sorry?
May I add something to that, Judge? Judge, she was at the Hooters. There was some people there trying to get some real estate business going. She's a real estate agent. And as she's coming, she left and she's getting onto the freeway. She goes by there all the time. And she's entering the freeway, Highway 59 going north. She was entering and the police officer had stopped someone right there. I mean, it's right at the entrance. And I'm arguing upstairs that the police officer maybe should have moved up a little further up, not right at the entrance. She's trying to get in. She's looking to her left, the incoming traffic, and she hit the police officer on the right side. It wasn't like it was just, she got him from the right side of her vehicle. But, you know, it is what it is, Judge. I'm dealing with it upstairs, but.
I'm happy to entertain that in a suppression if you want.
Yeah.
But right now, this is just probable cause, and I have to give them time to, craft arguments for them. So,
I'm not arguing the DWI judge. I don't even know what the blood test is right now.
we'll wait, right?
We'll wait, but I'm
So-
upstairs. I don't want it to sound so bad to her because there was some contribution of some kind of negligence.
Again,
And I'm gonna-
I understand.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, of course. So, have you run a license?
We have, it's eligible.
Okay, Ms. Cintron, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Can you run her, see if she has any prior DWIs, please? And Jackson, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, your bond will be revoked. You will go into jail. And that's it. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. If you do not have either, you may not drive, and that is a part of your bond condition as well. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
She doesn't have any history.
Okay, so because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with Mr. Cervantes, and he will tell you if and when you have to go back to court. If he tells me that you've gone AWOL, that he can't get a hold of you, likewise, I will, revoke your bond. Just stay out of trouble. Don't use, and especially don't pick up any new cases. Keep my community safe. That's all I'm asking. Do you understand?
I understand, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna have you sign a release. So Victoria will get with Fleischer for your bond conditions, and after that, you guys are free to go.
I have one other thing, Judge. I don't know what the court can do about it. They've impounded her car at the towing place, and she has her laptop that she has all her contracts, her real estate business. She has, software for contracts, deeds of trust, and after.
Would you be opposed to getting laptop and things of that nature?
Don't want to let her get it. And she had her
File a
purse.
motion to return.
I'll do that. I'll
File it. I'll entertain it.
Very well. I'll do that. Judge. I'll have something on
Yeah,
you.
I just, give a copy to state so that they can see it. With whether they have any opposition or not, we'll have a hearing and then,
Very well.
sooner you do it. Right?
We'll get it done, Judge.
I'd like to be very.
Yeah, well, of course. Right. So just serve everyone and then,
Very well. Thank you, Judge.
all right, please.
That's fine.
Yes, right there. You just see, like us. Your father, of course. But I mean, he's not telling anybody, not doing anything. I mean, you started reporting, but you didn't do the interview. You didn't start community service. You didn't.
Well, like I couldn't meet one of my visits. I tried to reschedule. She's gonna be on your Wi-Fi.
All right, look, he doesn't like excuses.
Okay.
All right, tell him that you moved with your father
Anything?
in Corpus.
Computer is going slow, Your Honor. I'm trying to pull it
You
now.
don't know.
I can see that I have her license, her license.
Excuse.
Okay, so Mr. Butler, there's a couple things that I'd like to do prior to acquiescing to you. The first thing that I would like to do is have her get her license back. She still, after, 10 years, still doesn't have a Texas driver license. And I don't want her out on the road if she's potentially driving without a license. State is saying that her license is not eligible, right?
And how's that run her NCIC, Your Honor? No new law violations.
No new law violations?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, great. So the only other thing that I would like is maybe a DWI education class, because that's the idea, that we learn so that there are no new offenses in the future. And then I'm happy to acquiesce with you.
Okay.
But
I will get a hold of DPS and find out. I don't know if her license is not eligible. I don't know if it's just because of the case or if there's like unpaid traffic. I don't know.
I will give you time, Mr. Butler. I mean,
Okay.
we're already at 3,200. What's another, 30 to 60 days to, I don't care.
Looks
License.
The,
I didn't take a class and pay a fine. That's what it says.
Okay.
the time doesn't matter to me at this point. Results are what matter.
Okay.
The only thing I would like is to get her back on the road legally. So car insurance in your name, a valid license, and that we have you learn something where you take a DWI education class, and then everybody's happy.
I'll go
But the
over.
idea is that you learn.
Yes, sir.
Because, watch the news. Every single day, someone dies from a DWI in our county. Every single day.
Sir.
It's got to stop. And the way it does is with education.
And I'll go.
So why don't we set it, I trust you, you're tip top. So why don't we set it 30 days to give you time to start looking into it? And then just keep us in the loop.
I'll do it, Judge.
We'll hold over the MRP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Right this way.
Martinell, I am ordering you as a condition of your bond while you're on bond in this court, not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You will be randomly tested. I'm telling you now, I'm going to test you because I want at least one test that's negative. If I find that you're using alcohol or illegal drugs, it's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, Your
If you
Honor.
do not have a valid Texas driver license, you will now also be signing an affidavit with me, promising me that you're not going to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. You cannot justify getting into a car for any reason.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
I do.
That's okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us that you're not gonna drive. I will get you to Felicia where you'll sign your bond conditions, and then you guys are free to go.
Okay. Thanks, Judge.
Okay.
We already got a court date in 30 days.
But I do.
Is mom's here?
Mom's here.
Hi, Mom. You're not happy. I told you, I don't want you using. And it's now, as of 2:20, which is 7 days ago, we have another positive test. What was the day that he was ordered not to use?
December 31st, I believe, Judge.
When, we'll say it again?
December 31st.
I can give you the benefit of the doubt and send him right now. But you're ordered to come back right now. I'll send you right now just to get a benefit of the doubt. Confirmatory test now.
He did smoke about 3 weeks ago, Judge.
Then I'm
He'll probably
going to
test.
send you now,
Okay.
but we'll see. Take a seat for me. I'm going to send you right now. You have to come back. Here, let me get this back to you, please. Good morning, Mr. Harris. Good morning. Sir, you're charged with the offense of failure to identify oneself to a peace officer. You were facing 180 days in jail with credit for you're facing 180 days in jail, and it looks like you've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 180 days in jail with credit for the 80 that you have served. Does this take care of the case upstairs?
Yes, Your Honor, I've emailed the felony prosecutor and his attorney, and it's part of the plea is that they'll dismiss.
The case upstairs?
Yes.
Okay, you need to understand that that's an extremely, that's just a great deal. And I'm going to tell you now, probably not many times in life, something like that's going to happen. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Anytime you avoid a felony, it's a win. But if it continues, you give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Now, you need to also understand that they can use this to enhance your punishment. From now on, you will be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You still want to go through with all this?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense? Are you guilty or not? I'll find you guilty, send you to the agreement. I'm going to roll your report cost so you won't owe anything. Good luck to you, Mr. Harris. Okay, thank you, Mr. Harris.
Make sure they dismiss him.
Just a minute.
Jonathan Payton.
Gotcha.
He is back home with his mom and back in high school at Sterling.
Wonderful. That's the way to go.
Yes. What's that?
Mom here?
Is your mom here?
No, she's at work, but my uncle's here. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're actually.
You were very lucky to get out of jail with the type of charges that you have now, Mr. Payton. And I'm going to tell you now, I will do everything in my power to protect the public at all costs. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You have two very, very serious charges. Do you know what bond conditions they put up there, Mr. Bradford?
I don't believe they've added the bond conditions yet because he just bonded out last night.
They didn't.
What's the name
Payton?
again? Yeah.
Yes.
One second.
Dude, you have but one life. When you start racking up convictions, what do you think happens? It's hard enough as it is, a young black man in society now. When you start racking convictions, it only makes life more difficult, man. Really. So are there co-defendants in the ag robs upstairs? State, are there co-defendants in the cases upstairs?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Are two different co-defendants.
Mr. Payton, this is what we're going to do. I'm now going to put an ankle monitor on you, and I don't want you out in the middle of the night. You are ordered to stay in school, and you're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. And I'm telling you now, I'm going to test you. If I find that you're smoking weed, it's not going to go well for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to test you in 3 to 4 weeks. If I find that you test positive, it's just not going to go well for you.
Yes, sir.
You need to get into school, stay in school. So likewise, I'm bringing you back in 3 weeks, and I want to see that you've actually enrolled into high school.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Are you actively enrolled now?
No, sir.
Then that's got to happen
Yes, sir.
today. No weapons. Curfew of 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. So Felicia,
Yes,
no weapons, GPS monitor, 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. No alcohol, no drugs. We'll reset them for 3 weeks to see that everything is got done. And I'm gonna test you. Do not use. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You must also stay in contact with your lawyer. If I find that there are any issues, I'm telling you, I'm going to protect my community at all costs.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor.
Does he live with you? He lives with mom?
He lives with his mom.
Mom? Okay, so any issues, just let me know. I want to try to keep him on the straight arrows as much as I can, you know? I will try to do everything in my power. Make good decisions. When you hang with dogs, you get fleas. So don't hang around the wrong people because all they're going to do is bring you down. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck, Mr. Payton. See you in 3 weeks.
Yes, sir.
And,
Okay, do you mind bringing her?
sure, Ms. Paul. It's an assault case, Judge, and she does live in Belleville, Texas. It's a case from 2022.
Elville?
Belleville.
Good morning, Ms. Paul.
Hello.
Ma'am, you were charged with assault. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. On September 29th, 2022, the complainant was at a bar when the defendant approached her, yelling obscenities at her. The defendant then pulled the complainant's hair and spun her around with both hands, and the complainant felt pain and discomfort.
So they're at a bar drinking.
They're strangers, Your Honor.
Ms. Paul, I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. Do you understand? I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to go back to the bar in question and not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case.
Yes, sir.
These are your bond conditions. If you violate them, or if you pick up a new case, a warrant for your arrest will be issued. You will go into custody. No more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
We've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stand for Mr. Pruitt and tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me that you're gone and AWOL, he can't get a hold of you, we will issue a warrant. Do you understand?
Judge, could I get the cause number when you finish minutes?
You ready?
445-248.
2445.
248.
Thank you.
You are also not to be in possession of any weapons as well, ma'am. Now, your lawyer tells you that you live in Belleville.
Yes, sir.
How far is that from here?
Over 50 miles for sure.
Okay, so if you're called upon to take a test, then you may take it at a Quest Diagnostics, and then it is your responsibility to get it to Carl, and then he will get it to us. But if you fail to do it, then a warrant will issue. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Don't drink, don't use, and don't pick up any new cases. Keep my counties safe.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll have you sign a reset with Victoria, then we'll have you get with Felicia for your bond conditions, then you're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Right this way.
Good morning, Ms. Taylor. How's jail? Well, when you have court dates and you miss court dates, this is what happens. They issue warrants, and if you're popped out of state, the process takes so much longer than it's just, as you can see. So it's come to my attention that you are wanted out of Louisiana, specifically the parish of St. Tammany, for failure to appear on a DWI first.
It was my first
Hold on. Don't just start talking. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney. If you can't afford one, we appoint one to you. Problem is that everything you say, they're going to try to use it against you to prove guilt, this, that. So that's why it's best just not to say anything at this point in time. We're out here now. The reason that you're out here now is because your lawyer wants me to set you a bond. I don't know. I gauge these things on a number of things. Number one, most importantly, are you a danger to my community? Number two, if we give you a bond, are you going to go back? Because that's really what we want. We want you to go back to take care of the case. If we set you a bond, we give you 2 weeks from the date of your release to go turn yourself in back to that jurisdiction. And if you do it, this fugitive case against you gets dismissed. If you fail to go turn yourself in, we will revoke that bond, set it at 0, and issue a nationwide warrant for your arrest, and we're gonna get you. This time, we will hold you here until Louisiana comes and gets you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so please tell me about her statement.
Your Honor, other than what you have advised Ms. Taylor, other than the date of issuance of the warrant, which was April 22nd, 2024, she does not have criminal history that I can tell. That's pretty much all I have on her, Your Honor.
Know if she knew or actively evaded?
I don't.
Because it's nearly a year old,
Correct. I don't have any information that she did actively evade the law, Your Honor.
so could be like a 2B.
Could be.
Your Honor, it's a failure to appear, so.
Which would be inherently like if it's a failure to appear, you know?
Absolutely, Judge. I don't dispute that.
So, I mean, it's just no other priors.
No, Your Honor, I don't have anything.
I'm amenable to a bond, okay? But you have to understand that I have to make it sufficiently high that you're actually gonna go back. So what do you think she can afford?
Your Honor, if I'm being realistic, 1,500 would be what defense would request. She does have 3 children. She actually moved from Louisiana to Houston to be with her children. One of them is going to the university. He's 22 years old, and he would be the one that would help her go back to Louisiana and drive her over there to take care of the case. And she said that within the 2 weeks, he would be able to do that.
Okay, what are your thoughts to the 1,500?
I think that 1,500 is a little low, Judge. We're here on a failure to appear. So the state is willing to come down to 3,000, and I think that's appropriate.
Okay, you have to understand that we don't play games. If I set you a bond, I'm going to set you a bond now, but I'm not going to do this again with you. You get one chance to make the right decision. If you fail to go back within the 2 weeks, you're old enough to know that actions have consequences, and here they are dire. Because not only will you lose all that money, I'm going to set it at 0. I'm not going to give you another one. You will be stuck like Chuck in there until Louisiana comes and gets you. Do you understand?
Yes.
You want 1,500?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll give it to you. Just go back. It's not hard. You understand? Just make me proud. Okay? All right. Bond set at 1,500.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I get-
Sorry.
Buenos días, señor.
Buenos días.
Yo soy su intérprete.
Ok,
Por favor, conteste todo a voz alta.
ok.
No, that's not it. You were Mr. Guevara Cruz.
Ana Cruz.
Sí, señor.
Yes,
Pues,
sir.
Mr. Guevara,
Sí.
you have picked up an assault of a family member.
Caso de asalto, agresión física,
You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 90 days in jail
90
with
días
credit
en
for
la
the
cárcel,
97 days that you have done.
7 días que ya cumplió.
You pled to the felony assault as well.
Yesterday,
Se declaró.
What happened in that?
¿Qué sucedió?
18 days, it was 1244B, 1244A.
1244.
Mr. Guevara,
Señor Guevara Cruz,
you need to understand something very, very serious. Today,
en serio,
with your plea of guilty, there is an affirmative finding of family violence. What that means is that
eso quiere decir
if you ever pick up another case like this again, and it doesn't have to be a dragged down, beat down where there's blood, no. All you have to do is grab someone's arm and squeeze it enough to where it hurts. You will be looking at a 3rd-degree felony, a minimum of 2 years in prison,
2 años,
a maximum of 10 years in prison.
10 años.
Do you understand?
¿Lo entiende?
sí, señor juez.
Yes,
You
Judge.
never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this plea bargain agreement today as well.
Como el acuerdo que llegaron aquí hoy.
Give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement today.
Así hoy.
You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers, right to be arraigned, charged, read in open court, If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported,
Consecuencias
excluded from the
migratorias
country,
posibles. Puede ser
denied
excluido del país,
naturalization
negarle
under the law,
naturalización bajo leyes federales,
right to
renuncia a
appeal.
su
You
derecho a
plead
apelar
guilty,
cuando se declara
you
culpable.
can never change this or undo
Jamás
this.
puede cambiar.
Is this what you want to do?
Lo que quiere hacer.
Sí, señor juez.
Yes, Judge.
How do you plead to the
¿Cómo
assault?
se declara?
Am I
Agresión
guilty or
física
not guilty?
miembro de familia, culpable o no culpable.
Culpable.
Guilty.
To find you guilty,
Lo encuentro
like I said,
culpable.
there's an affirmative
Dije,
finding of family violence.
sentencia.
Good luck to you, sir.
Buena suerte. A usted, señor.
Thank you. Deputy Echigoin? Deputy Echigoin, I need your help. It doesn't make me happy what I'm about to do, but you have to know that we mean business. And if I don't, then I'm enabling this behavior, telling you that it's okay, when it most certainly is not. I told you not to use any illegal drugs. You've now tested positive 3 times. I'm now revoking your bond and I'm taking you to jail.
Judge, mother's in court today.
I know, we'll talk. I just,
As far as the new bond amount, she doesn't have a whole lot of finances. She's a
so
single
just give me a
mom.
second. I just want him to know that we mean business. So on Friday, I can let him out. And then we were going to do the same process. I will test him again in, 45 to 50 days. If it happens again, then it's going to be longer, right? Then it'll be a week. Somehow I have to get through to him. But please, one of the worst parts of being in jail, it stinks. There's no windows, there's no clocks, but the worst part is not knowing when you're going to get out. So please, I'm telling you on Friday, I will, but don't tell him. Because not knowing is the worst part, right? But I'm with you and I just want it to stop. Okay? So hopefully this is enough to give him a wake-up call. So,
Carry over to tomorrow.
damn, I thought today was Wednesday. I wanted to do at least 2 days. Yeah, I guess so. We'll just do one day.
He's still in school.
I know, but I have to know that he's serious. So I'll keep it,
Don't spend your
but
money.
don't say, because the worst part is not knowing, just,
Because he passed his jury, nobody gonna get to his head until he was.
you want me to do it over the weekend or do you want to do it tomorrow? You tell me. Okay, whatever you want, but I hope it's enough because
And the only reason I interject to do it tomorrow, because, he's missing school today and he'll miss school tomorrow, but if he stays in the weekend, then he'll miss Monday too, so.
Okay.
And we still wanted him to stay in school.
we can give you a school excuse too, so don't worry about it.
I know that.
We'll give you school excuses so that at least it's an excused absence. So,
Just carry him over to tomorrow.
yeah, we'll carry him to tomorrow. Well, he'll be carried tomorrow anyways, regardless, right? So, okay. If you want to come, you can. It's up to you, because I don't know if you work, if you want to miss a day of work. So, but I'm telling you, so I'm gonna let him out and he'll usually get out, from the time that we process the release, like 6 to 8 hours. So I can't give you an exact time,
No, that's fine.
but it'll be tomorrow.
You make contact. Thank you.
Yeah, and then Carl is always with you too, so.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, I hope it helps. If not,
You gonna go to the week or whatever.
okay.
See you tomorrow,
Thank you for
Judge.
coming.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thanks, Carl. Good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You were charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. Your lawyer is here with you, but on Zoom, just so that you know you're not alone. Okay? So, okay.
Your Honor, on February 20th, 2025, officers were dispatched to a traffic hazard at 13,755 Main Street in Harris County, Texas. The officer approached a stalled motor vehicle on the freeway on the shoulder while in operation. The defendant was passed out behind the wheel of the motor vehicle. Upon waking the defendant, the officer observed a mild odor of an alcoholic beverage, incoherent speech, bloodshot eyes, and slurred speech. The defendant stated that he had a Long Island iced tea at a bar before heading home. SFSTs were conducted. For the HGN, it was a 6 out of 6. The walk and turn was a 7 out of 8, and the one leg stand was a 3 out of 4. The DIC was read and the defendant consented to breath, which the results were a 0.138 and a 0.143.
Okay. Any private advice?
No history, Your Honor.
Can you run the license to see if any is a Texas driver license?
Yes.
Mr. Williams, I'm going to find that there is sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, then I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and a liability insurance in your name. If you don't have car insurance, you are not allowed to drive as well, and that is a part of your bond condition as well. Great. So you have a lawyer. Good job on having a lawyer. Because you do, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with Mr. Benavidez, and he will tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me he cannot get a hold of you because you've gone and you're not responding to phone calls, text messages, you pick up a new case, you become a danger to my community, I only have one thing that I'm going to do. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I'll have you sign a wreath of Victoria. We'll have you get with Felicia for your bond conditions, and then after that, you're free to go.
Yes, Your Honor.
April 29th.
Hold on, actually going. I'm gonna get an order for you.
Okay.
So that we
I
can
have
get you.
two on the docket. I'll circle back.
Okay, let me just talk to them real quick. Coming up, Mr. Smart.
Yes, sir.
Every time you come here, you look worse and worse, and it's really sad. You know that I have family members that are calling over here worried about you?
No.
Dad is called over here looking for you. Is there worried about you? Yes. I think it's dad. I think it's your dad.
See, there's a restraining order between, he put the restraining order
Mr. Smart,
on me.
Mr. Smart, we're not going to talk about the restraining
I
order.
have your family members that have called multiple times looking for you, scared, trying to get you off the street because they're worried about you. And the last thing I want to do is stop this where you pick up a case, you plead, you get back on the street. You pick up a case, you plead, you get back on the street. You pick up a case. We've been doing this now for 5 years. It stops today. No. What I would like to do is set up a TRAS to see how we go forward with you, Mr. Smart. But as I see now, you are withering before my eyes. And it just, every time I see you, it looks worse.
Well, what's it?
Mr. Smart, he'll explain it to you.
Sir.
I'll explain it to you as to you, sir.
All right.
A TRAS is an evaluation to see how we go forward with you in light of your situation and what's going on with you. I don't want you to die, Mr. Smart. That's all I want. And you're very slowly killing yourself.
Isn't this is a trespass misdemeanor?
Judge,
Huh?
Your Honor, he has 83 days. He has already spent in jail for this misdemeanor.
Strong, do you get what I'm saying though?
I do get
Like
what you're
I've
saying.
literally, over the course of 4 to
Yeah.
5 years, every couple months, he would pick something up and then he takes off for a couple years. And look, this is not a good way to go through life, man. You're literally killing yourself extremely slowly. And you have people out there that really care for you, that are looking for you. I'm not going to take this. No.
There's just one extra argument. If we were to do jail release instructions to a family member
We've done that.
after the plea, if he pleads today and we can, or even I can get in contact with his family, we can roll it to tomorrow. He pleads to the time served. I can have jail release instructions to one of those family
Strong,
members.
you've done that.
Okay,
He doesn't listen to family members. He
Okay.
doesn't stay. He goes back onto the street and does whatever he wants to do. The only thing that I would like to do is a TRS to see how we go forward.
Okay.
But I need you to speak to my clinicians to see how best we go forward to figuring this out. But no more revolving door.
I thought this was just a misdemeanor, sir.
it is a misdemeanor with this one.
Oh, how long can you hold me for a misdemeanor? I've been here for 2 months.
Not been here for 2 months.
It's been 80-something days.
Thanks. I'd like to, can you set up the TRS immediately, please? We'll get it done. Hey, Ms. Strong, I'll get it done within the next 2 days.
Okay.
So he's not sitting there languishing.
Okay,
Somehow I'll see if I can get you the numbers of the family members.
yes,
'Cause
please. That would be helpful,
I'll have,
Judge.
Mona's not here.
Okay.
She was the one who answered the phones and I don't,
Mhm.
there's gotta be a way that we can like trace to see, get the phone numbers for you.
Okay,
And then I'll try to get it for you then.
thank you, Judge. Should we do a 2-week
I
reset?
don't know, what do you think?
Does he have like a competency or something?
After today, I think
No,
Major
No,
depressive
it's all substance abuse. It's all,
I would say a week just to get the report done.
okay. We're gonna expedite it for sure, but hopefully
Okay.
within the next, 3 days we can get it done.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Your Honor, I am here on Mrs. Diane Farris, Farris.
Wait a second, hold on. Hey, Corey. All right, good. Huh?
I'll stop by. My client yesterday, Simmons Irvin, I don't know if you remember, she.
You just said,
Okay, that's, yeah.
she wanted to talk to you, but
Yeah, she said that I'm fired too. But I assume I'm not.
she never told us that.
Okay, that's fair.
So
Yeah,
just stay on it for now.
okay.
I don't even know what's going on with it.
Neither do I. We're waiting on videos, so.
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
appreciate it. Thank you.
Sorry. Mr.
Thank you.
Booth.
That's okay, Your Honor. Thank you very much, sir. Judge, I'm here on Miss Diana Farris, and you're gonna have to work with me on trying to get through this here. This is a very complex situation. Being that I haven't had an opportunity to look at the facts of this case because I haven't been attached yet. But I've spoken with several people, but let's start it off from here. Mrs. Farris currently has a case of theft that was filed on February 6, 2025. It's my understanding that Mrs. Farris was under the impression that this case was dismissed. I told her, I don't know when the case was.
I don't, it's open. She's never even been here.
Yeah, that's what, because she told me that she felt it was dismissed. She has a
I thought I
felony.
had hair.
Yeah, yes, sir. She has a felony. She's on probation in a felony court, and she's there. She's her probation officer is here. She's in custody up there. She's
Probation officer's here.
yes, sir. The probation officer is here, Mrs. Tiana. She knows more about this case than I do at this time, because she's
Thank you for
out.
coming.
Yeah, Judge, may she come up? So she-
I don't know. Hold on a second. We haven't even done probable cause on this thing. All I know is that, was she due here? She failed to appear for a setting? Is that what happened with Ms. Ferris?
Or Ferris?
Yeah.
But she thinks this case was supposed to have been dismissed.
Okay, come up, Ms. Ferris.
It was a non-arrest and the PSR is up there with me. Oh, no, it's not brought to me.
Okay. Ms. Ferris, you were charged with theft. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you. I have no idea what happened on this case. All I know is that you've been charged with a Class A theft. I've appointed you a lawyer with Mr. Dixon now. We're going to do probable cause to see what actually happened. Please.
On January 5th, 2025, the complainant reported that his church mailed out checks for payments to various utilities with multiple checks that were then stolen. After being assigned the case, the officer spoke with the complainant, who stated that he received back his bank statement, which reported the following checks being stolen. The first check for $780.20, which was drawn off his.
Oh, I remember this. There's like several different people that are,
Yes, so there's multiple
Okay.
checks. The next check is for $780.40. The next check is for $784.09. That was to a Mr. Tinko, who reported that he didn't know the individuals and did not give them consent to endorse or cash any of his checks. They then subpoenaed the bank records and showed that the checks were changed to pay Sonia Maris at the Chase Bank at 1520 San Felipe Street.
do we have it that she actually negotiated the check and put the in her account?
Are there any complete readings?
I have to figure that,
Yes.
banks, I mean, there are cameras everywhere.
And Judge,
right?
may you please ask
Yes,
her what
the
date?
teller log journals indicate that the person casting the check presented a Texas ID as the primary identification source. The officer then checked this identification through the Texas driver's license database and found that it was associated to.
What was the date of the transaction, may I ask state? Because my client has been incarcerated. She hasn't been,
2023, believe it or not. Yes.
What is it?
On April 12th, 2023.
April 12th, 2023. Okay. So, Ms. Ferris, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. It's a bit too messy.
I was in the way.
we'll get there. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't during the time that you were incarcerated.
April of 23, 22, April 23rd, I got out of the way.
Ms. Ferris, as a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. That is, I guess you said a church, right? Or the person who is associated. So you're not to have any contact with the actual church and the person who is the owner of the checks. I'm also ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the co-defendants in this case as well. If I find that you pick up a new case, if I find that you're a danger to my community, if I find that you break these conditions, then same will happen to your bond. I will revoke it, put you in jail, no more PR bonds. Do you understand?
I do.
I've given you a lawyer. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with Mr. Dixon. If he tells me that he can't get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging, likewise, a warrant will issue.
Sir.
Guys, we have to set a bond on this case. So what bond? What do you think? State. What's appropriate? And is a PR bond appropriate in this case in light of that she's on felony probation for a third-degree felony?
We asked for $5,000 charge.
Judge, I would respectfully ask a PR bond on this case. The probation officer, the CS community supervision officer is here. Mrs. Ferris has been diagnosed as being bipolar with psychotic tendencies. She was on cocaine, ecstasy, and other major drugs, but she was determined to be competent. Right now, she is not free. She is not free. She is in custody with the in-house.
Oh, she's in DDRP.
Yes, sir. She's in DDRP at this time.
So I have to give her a PR bond.
Yes, sir.
Because if I take her into custody now, that kind of ixnay on the DDRPA, right?
And her felony court's aware, we did a case review and they want her to continue treatment, finish it successfully.
And I always want, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I always want that as well. You know, we want you to complete the treatment. It is also a condition of your bond that you're not to use alcohol, illegal drugs, and I'm going to test you like crazy to make sure that you're not using. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay, so I will set the bond at 5,000 and then I will grant her a PR bond.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Case number? It is 255-0584. Thank you. Okay, so for now, I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria. We will also have you meet with Felicia for your bond conditions. We'll have you sign the bond conditions. Do you have a date of release?
Yeah, I can look right now.
Yeah, do you know mind if you can provide it to Mr. D? That way we know we can set her case for the day after. That way we can get here to be able to monitor her with everything. Okay, all right. Good luck, Ms. Ferris.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. D.
For Ms. Ferris, can we go over those again?
No alcohol, no drugs, random UA, no contact with co-defendants, no weapons, no contact with the church, or no contact with the person who's, I guess, either the owner or the money. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Diaz.
How you doing?
So you're charged with possession of a controlled substance. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days in jail with credit for the 1 day that you've done. You need to understand, sir, that this is going to go on your record. It can be used against you anytime you pick up any new cases. You will now be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. It looks to me that you're also on felony probation. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You need to understand that this can, by pleading guilty to this offense, this may result in that probation being revoked, resulting in further confinement. Do you understand?
Sir.
Do you still want to do this?
Sir.
How do you plead to the offense of possession of a controlled substance, guilty or not guilty? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, you can never come back and change this. You understand?
Sir.
You're on felony probation. There's only so many times they're going to bend over before they, put you in prison, man.
Sir.
You know?
I don't want that.
Don't say anything, but really, the more you pick up, the worse it is. All right? All right, good luck.
Your Honor, good seeing you.
Very good.
Hello? And? Okay, zoom back on. Do you mind? Please, thanks.
Huh? Gonzalez?
Okay, give me a second, Dion.
Yes, sir.
You are Vincent Rodriguez.
Sir.
Mr. Rodriguez, you're charged with terroristic threat of a family or household member. That allegation kicks it up to a Class A misdemeanor, so you're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 9-month deferred. So he's got 2 cases. He's got the criminal trespass and this case.
Correct. And they're going to be dismissing the newer criminal trespass case.
Is this what you want to do, sir? You're going to be on paper for the next 9 months. As a result, you cannot use illegal drugs. You cannot use alcohol. And I'm going to test you like crazy. I want you to know that. You really want to do this. If you violate this probation, you're looking at a year in jail. Do you understand? You give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Are you sure? He picked up a case while he's on bond. I mean, really? Are you going to be able to make this thing? You can't even stay out of trouble while you're on bond for this case, man. Really?
That's my making. I got this.
You know, the thing is that when you get on probation and it gets revoked, you look at a whole ton of more time. And you're expected to do stuff on time, you know, meet with probation every month. You have to take a test every month to prove that you're not using alcohol or illegal drugs, no smoking weed, no using, you know what I mean? Are you sure you can do this?
Yes, sir.
All right. How do you plead to the offense of terroristic threat? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I'm not going to find you guilty. I will withhold that for 9 months. As part of the agreement, you will do an effective decision-making class. You will do an 8-hour anger management class, 20 hours of community service. Did you graduate from high school?
No, sir.
Then that's what we're going to do. You will now be expected, instead of the community service, you need at the very minimum a high school diploma, Mr. Rodriguez. And now that I know that you don't have one, I'm going to keep you until you get one. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to test you in 2 weeks for drugs and alcohol. You know now. Do not use. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I will make you a deal. I like to take people off early when they do well to reward them. The minute you get your GED, and I mean, you got to do the class as well, but the minute you do get your GED, I'll take you off, man. All we want you to do is make you better than you left. But I'm telling you now, I will hold you to this until the end. So if you try to toy with us, I can file an issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in jail, let you out after a week for you to do what you're supposed to do. You toy again, you're right back in, and in 2 weeks this time. Toy again, 3 weeks next time. Do you understand?
I understand.
All I want you to do is get your high school diploma.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
I understand.
All right. Good luck to you, sir. Waive all his fees. It's never about the money, Mr. Rodriguez. I don't care about the money. Money makes no difference to me. It's just you doing what you say you're going to do and keep my streets safe, because that's what I care about. Okay. All right. Makes sense. Good morning, Mr. Gonzalez. Oh, Tony.
Buenos días, señor González. Good morning.
Mr. Gonzalez, you're charged with driving while intoxicated, first offense. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow, so you are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 270 days in jail with credit for the 96 days that you have done. Is this how you understand this?
Yes.
You need to understand, Mr. Gonzalez, that this charge is going to go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. If you ever get pulled over in a car, an officer looks you up, they're going to, they will see this DWI. If they roll up to your window and they smell alcohol on you, it's probably not going to go well for you.
Okay.
Do you understand? You need to also understand that as of today, you will now be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up.
Okay.
Okay.
You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are sufficient consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this. If I were you, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, I would never get into a car again because you're taking a humongous risk. How do you plead to this offense? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Is it true or untrue that you had a 0.15 or above?
I had 1.15, I think.
Okay, so that is true then.
Así que es verdad.
Okay, true
Yes.
enhancement. All right, sir. Did he say guilty?
Yes, Your Honor, he did.
Usted se declara culpable.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna find you guilty. I will send you to the agreement. I am now going to suspend your ability
No voy a
to drive for
suspender su
90 days.
habilidad de manejar
Do
por
not drive
90
until you
días.
get a
No
license.
maneja,
Good
no
luck,
maneja hasta
sir.
que reciba una licencia. Buena suerte, señor.
We're gonna waive all the fines and.
Sí, le
Okay,
quitan
good
todas
luck.
las-
Mr.
Buena suerte, señor.
Okay. Felicia,
Yes, Judge.
did you test, uh, last name again?
Wilson.
Wilson, did you test Mr. Wilson? Yes. He was supposed to go take a test. Did you go take a test?
Yes.
Did he take a test with probation?
49 San Jacinto.
They're both pretrial and probation building. I don't see any ones on our end, but for the MHA,
Oh,
it may
okay.
have been with Shatoria. Yeah.
Do you know where she is?
See if I could have talking with someone in custody.
Yeah.
Just come.
Hi, Shatori. That's okay. So we sent Mr. Wilson for a test? Wonderful. Okay, that's all I'm asking you to do. Stay negative, don't use, and stay out of trouble. So you said the next reset day that you got was what day?
April 17th.
I can give you the same day, Mike, but with us, we need to do something on that day.
Oh, no, I agree. And I
I'm not holding it
believe
any
that-
longer after that. We will have a hearing. If it's not resolved upstairs by then, I'm going to have a hearing whether to
Yes, sir.
revoke.
Yes, sir. No problem. If we have the medical records, then I think the state will be in a different position.
So let's set it for a hearing on that, on the 17th. And let
Yes, sir.
everybody know as far as probation department so that they're ready. Subpoena if they need to, get subpoenaed. Okay. Don't use, stay out of trouble. I don't want to have to put you in jail. Do you understand? Okay. All right. We'll have you sign a receipt. We'll get you out of here.
Right this way.
Yes, sir. I know, so to the judge, or
Yes,
yes,
sir.
your honor, or no, your honor.
You're on bond for tampering with a government record in addition to a fraud. And it has now come to my attention that you've picked up an indecent exposure. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. On the indecent exposure, please.
On February 25th, 2025, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex in Harris County, Texas. And the complainant stated that she walked to the parking lot of her apartment complex. And the complainant stated she entered the driver's seat of her vehicle, which was parked north to face her apartment building. And she observed the resident of the apartment number 320 staring at her from the window of his apartment. The defendant then lowered his shorts below his genitals and held his erect penis in his hand. He was moving his hand up and down along his penis in a sexually gratifying manner. The complainant was offended and alarmed.
All right, Mr. Shaw, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm now ordering you as a condition of your bond not to expose yourself into the public against other people. Do you understand? I'm now also, being that you are on bond with the case and you've now picked up a new case, I'm now going to revoke your bond on the first case as well. And I will now set that at 5,003. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have contact with the complainant in this case. And not to go within 500 feet of where she lives or where she works. You understand?
Yes.
Also not to be in possession of weapons as well.
Impossible, it's not. No, it's not impossible. It's in order of the court. You're gonna have to move it. If it's 200 feet, you can't stay there. It's a serious offense.
Okay, so Felicia, do you mind? I'm also ordering you not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs as well. So don't worry about the conditions. Since I'm gonna have them monitored, and I'm now going to put a GPS monitor prior to release Felicia as well, so that we know where he is.
May I ask a question, Judge? State, do you know the exact location of where the complaining witness distance of residence? I think they stay in the same complex. Do you know the
You know
distance?
what we can do, because it's gonna probably take a little bit of time to calculate it. Why don't we roll it to tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
That way we can also give time to calculate where he lives in relation to the complaining witness. Because I don't want you to go anywhere near her. I want this person to feel safe, and I don't want you anywhere near this person. Do you understand?
Go rolling till tomorrow.
I would like conditions signed now, and then we can always modify later on, but I guess because they may live in the same complex, we'll have to delineate, or find how far it is one to the
So
other.
how many feet would you like me to put for the moment?
For the moment, for now, 500,
Yes, sir.
and then we can come back and change if need be.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Thank you.
So we need him to sign real quick and then.
Buenos días, señor. Yo soy su intérprete. Por favor, conteste a voz alta.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Ramirez Black.
Good morning, sir.
You're charged with two
Está siendo
cases. You were
acusado de
charged with
dos casos.
driving while intoxicated.
Está acusado de manejar
You're also
ebrio,
charged with failure to stop and give information.
proporcionar información.
Both of those are Class B misdemeanors. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
Una multa de
You have worked out an agreement where they're offering you 150 days in jail, credit for the 55 days that you have already done.
Ya que ya.
Is this how you understand
Lo
the
que usted
agreement?
entiende. Yes.
You need to understand, sir, that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the DWI. You're pleading the DWI. The other case is getting dismissed, I'm
Que
assuming.
le van a quitar
Correct?
los cargos, ¿correcto?
So you need to understand that the DWI will go on your record and it will be there for the rest of your life.
Permanecerá ahí por el resto
This is important because if you ever get pulled over, an officer, the first thing they do is they look at your record. If they see that you have a prior DWI, they go up to your car and they smell alcohol, it's probably not going to go well for
No
you.
le va a ir bien a usted.
Do you understand?
Usted entiende. I understand.
If I were you,
Yo
I
fuera
would never, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, don't get into a car.
Se meta en un carro.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Lo he pensado siempre.
I
You
will
also
comply.
need to understand that this is an enhanceable offense. So from now on,
Que aquí en adelante
minimum of
estaré
30 days in
enfrentando
jail.
mínimo de 30 días en la
Any new
cárcel.
cases that you pick up here,
Caso.
you give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement.
Derecho a llegar a este
You give up the right to a trial,
juicio.
right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law.
Leyes federales.
You give up the right to appeal.
También su derecho a apelar.
Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life.
Permanecerá ahí
You
por
can never take it all.
jamás podría sacarlo.
Lo entiendo.
I understand.
This is what you want to
Es
do.
lo que quiere hacer. Yes. Yes, sir.
Plead to the driving while intoxicated, sir.
Señor.
Culpable.
Guilty.
I'm going to find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. I will now suspend your license or your ability to drive if you don't have one for 90 days.
90
Do
días.
not drive, otherwise you will go right back to jail.
Regresa de nuevo a la cárcel.
Lo entiendo.
I understand that, sir. Buena suerte.
Venga, for the court costume, so.
Venga, Thank you.